interview, but I had to reschedule it because the person who I was supposed to get interviewed by couldn't come into work that day. So I rescheduled it for today, and then we ended up having to take composite pictures, which none of us knew anything about. They just told us like, hey, we're taking composite pictures. You guys need to come and take them. It's mandatory. So I was like, okay, another thing to add to my list. So I purposely scheduled my first interview for like 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I knew I wasn't going to wake up in time for an early appointment, because now that I work the night shift, my body is used to staying up all night and sleeping during the evening. So I was like, 3 o'clock is going to be perfect. Well, I had to reschedule it for like 10 in the morning because other people had already scheduled for this specific day ages ago, because we made these appointments in like January. So people have already taken all the slots. So I had to get an early slot. So you know what time I went to sleep, guys. 5, 6 in the morning. I think I got like 2 hours of sleep maybe. So I randomly wake up, like, you know when your body just wakes you up? My body was like, hey, maybe it's time to, you know, just take a look at your clock. Y'all, it was 8:56 and my appointment is at 10 o'clock. 10. I was like, okay, this is lovely. So I like literally jump out of bed. Luckily I'd taken a shower before and I had like curled my hair and all that the night before, but I didn't get to snatch my face for the interview. I was just gonna do something light, you know. Didn't get to put any makeup on. I just had to throw on my little business wear and run out the door. Barely made it. Then like we go to school on a different campus. There's 2 campuses, and I don't go to the main campus. I go to a campus off, like an off campus. So I forget that the other campus is like the real college. So parking, y'all, there was no parking. I was in like, look, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so late, because they wanted you to be there 15 minutes early to show that, you know, you're punctual or whatever. And I was like, oh my goodness, y'all, I was just shook, honestly. I was like, wow, is this happening to me today? Like, what is going on? I honestly felt like Satan was trying to work my nerves, and I wasn't gonna let him like have it. So like every time something bad happened today, I was just like, you know what? This is the positive end of the scope. Like, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. So I was just like, oh my gosh. Luckily, my interview went well. So I'm excited about that. It was really interesting, and I suggest, like, even if, like, everybody has career services on their campuses. So, like, if you know you're about to start interviewing for jobs, I really would suggest doing a mock interview, because it's not just for a specific program. You can just schedule one to practice. I would really schedule it because, you know, they really helped me pick out stuff that wasn't right, like on my resume, and like how to properly format my resume, because those word templates are not it, honey. Like the one that I used got, like, I would have gotten it set up. So she told me how to properly make my resume and all that. And like I finished my appointment was at 10, so I was out of there by like 10:40. I had to rush home, like really beat my face, because, you know, these are pictures that are going up on somebody's wall and I could probably want prints. So I had to beat my face. Then literally as soon as I finished, I had like an hour, and I literally jetted out the house because my photo appointment was from 12:30 to 12:45. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna have time. I left at 12, guys. I wasn't even in the school parking lot by 12:15. Like, it was 12:15 and I was still at the light, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, I'm really gonna be late for these pictures. So 12:15 comes, I finally parked, and I had to walk. There's stoplights, all this extra stuff, because it's in the middle of a traffic zone. I was like, wow, today is not the day for me. So I ended up taking my pictures. It was fine. Luckily, like, the lady was really chill who was taking the pictures, and somebody else was taking a picture before me, and she was like taking extra photos for her because she had her cat with her. So she was taking like post-graduation pictures for her. She was really nice. So yeah, I got my composite pictures taken. I'm so excited that I got that out the way. I'm so excited I got the mock interview out the way. I just feel like, even though I'm graduating in a few, like, literally, it feels like a few weeks. Time is really flying, but I feel like there's so many assignments and so many things we have to do. Like, I just feel like it keeps getting bigger, but the time span keeps getting shorter. And I refuse to get stressed. I just refuse to get stressed out about this. So yeah, I'm finally going home. I haven't eaten a thing. I literally had just been drinking water all day. Haven't eaten anything. Haven't even seen a snack. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, my stomach, luckily, you know, I don't eat that much, so I'm not that hungry, but your girl could eat right now. Today was just a day of shambles, ladies and gentlemen. Just shambles. I don't know what's going on. Very upsetting. 11:26. I'm so bad with days these days because now that I work nights, it all just like kind of clumps together. But I'm in Alabama for FEMA training with my school. I'm really, really excited. They're gonna teach us how to like be prepared during like disaster situations. We're gonna wear like a hazmat suit. So I'm really excited to get into that. Hopefully it's not too toasty. I'm currently watching Kung Fu Panda. I'm supposed to be napping because I'm really, really tired. I didn't go to sleep till like 4 this morning, and then we had to be at the shuttle by 11:15, but I got there early so I could get a good seat. So I've been up since like 9-ish. I packed everything earlier this week because I knew I was going to have a really hectic week with work and everything. So I packed, I'm good to go, and now I'm just here. I'm waiting for lunch or dinner. Dinner's supposed to start around like 5:30, I think. So now I'm just sitting in my room, which is ridiculously hot, which is why you see this super red spot. I'm like itching from the heat. And in a tank top, trying to stay cool. I think I'm gonna turn my thermostat off because it says there's like a sign above it that says that it's only blowing out hot air right now. So no matter what you turn the knob on, it's not going to blow out cool air. So I have a huge, like a fan. It's not huge, but I have a fan over there. That's probably what you hear. If you can't hear me, that's why, because it's on high. I'm really trying to cool down. I'm going to just try to sleep maybe a little bit and continue watching Kung Fu Panda if I can't snooze.